The purpose of the Independent American Party is to restore America. Now, the word America means different things to different people, but our interpretation of America is to restore America in the tradition of our founding fathers. Here's God looking down upon all of his children. And right now he has like 7 billion children, you know. And hardly any of them recognize him or his hand in their lives or in the creation of everything around them. And the planting of the seed of this party was planted on righteousness. It was planted on a spirit unlike the spirits of his time.
Basically, you're talking about two parties that have sold you and I out totally 101.5 years ago on February 1913. There is no difference between the two of them, and our speakers today have just been right on target. I just think they've been amazing, and I think you couldn't find those speakers in a Republican or a Democratic meeting, period, because they would throw them out and have them arrested because they're telling the truth. Basically goes back to the Constitution. In Jekyll Island, they stopped us learning about the Constitution, so nobody knows what the laws are. That's why they think that Bundy owes money. He doesn't owe any money. They've wiped out 52 of the ranchers that was given the land. So once we do away with the Constitution or we forget Jekyll Island, the Republicans and Democrats can get by with anything they want. And that's a fact. It isn't just an idea that happened, it's a fact. There is no rules and regulations that you can hold the government to because they're making executive orders, they're making laws. Somebody who said that this Constitution would be hanging by a thread after the Republicans and Democrats, and this was many, many years ago, said that they would be warring against each other. No, Obama did it. No, Bush did it. No, no. So it was a war of words. Certainly at full strength right now. And he said that we feel that the Independent American Party would save the Constitution. That's why we started it.
In the Independent American Party, people run because they are called to run. A group of people get together and decide who they feel would be an honest candidate who will vote constitutionally all the time. And then they make a phone call or a visit to that person and ask them if they are willing to represent this party. It's not a desire for power, control, money, prestige, anything. It is an effort to save the Constitution. The founders set it apart for us to be sovereign citizens locally and in our states, and that much government control is unconstitutional, and I am all for nullification, interpolation, taking back what is rightfully ours from the federal government.
It is, we offer a solution here. We could talk about all the horrible things, we could talk about all the horrible things that happened at the Bundy Ranch for several days. And that's not even including all the horrible things going on in our country. We could talk about the abuses of the IRS for months. And this is the innocuous stuff that they've been doing lately. Just targeting people who believe in the Constitution and liberty.
The blue, we understand what party that stands for. The red, we sort of understand what party that stands for. But what party does the 50 individual sovereign states within the United States that's represented on this flag that's white, what do those stars stand for? What party do they stand for?
God's.
What about those stripes? Aren't those stripes supposed to be for purity? Thus make this a symbol of the Independent Party of America. What is our color from this point on? Our color is white, representing the 50 states, representing the pureness of our Constitution, the stripes. Let this be our banner, and let us fight for freedom, liberty, and for God we stand. Thank you.